Good evening, everybody, and welcome to BevLive on a Friday evening. I'm Bjorn. I'm your host, and it is still warm outside. We've been talking about fall coming, and it is coming, but it's still t-shirt weather. So that's nice. Still, plenty of sunshine out there, and yeah, so at least where I am, warm weather. So tonight's episode is going to be just a little bit different than what we've done in the past. We talked about different questions everybody had. We talked about different wines. We talked about all kinds of different things, but more from a consumer perspective, from all of those you are watching. Excuse me, and all of these consumers. And today I decided to talk a little bit more about wineries and what do wineries need? What does BevLive provide wineries that they are struggling with today? And the major thing really is how do they connect to the consumers? How do you get to the consumers? And I believe there are a lot of wineries who are watching this struggling with this exact problem. How do I get to the consumer? How do I get them to recognize me? How to know I'm here? And there are many wineries who have tried. They use other social media platforms to connect with consumers. Maybe hire some people to help them with their social media, put their wines on their website. They hope somebody's going to come, and there needs to be something more. There needs to be something else. There needs to be something that helps them to connect to consumer, and that's why we created BevLive. So we're trying to get this whole community of wineries together. We're all, in many ways, especially smaller wineries, we all work together. We're all friends, and we want to create this marketplace where consumers go and communicate with the wineries. So it is much better for all of us to get together and have one place rather than everybody trying to do it for themselves. That is the big change, is trying to do it together as basically as a team. It's like a sport. If you cannot win the game by yourself, but you can win it as a team. And that's really what we're trying to do, is get all the wineries, or a lot of these wineries together onto the platform, and then attract the consumers to come to the platform, interact on the live streams, create relationships, and good things will happen. And it has not been done before. So we are kind of in uncharted waters here, but we strongly believe that there's a real need for wineries, that there's a real pain point here where wineries, and those of you who are watching as wineries, you know how difficult it is to get the word out. There are lots of other people trying to do the exact same thing. And we believe the way it's being done today is not the most efficient way. I think we need to create, our vision is to create a place where we can all get together, all work together, and provide consumers with the best choice, the best experience, the best people in the world of wine, and get them all into one place and help the consumers to make great decisions, help the consumers to buy the right wines, and help the wineries to connect with those consumers in one place. It's been basically proven. There's so many wineries over the last, how long has the internet been around? 25, 30 years. I'm sorry, actually, I think we're going on a little bit more than that, actually, aren't we? Anyway, it's been a long time since we've had the internet, and if you look at wineries' websites and basically their DTC approach to to selling those wines, it hasn't really changed all that much. Yes, I mean, wineries started to use social media to direct them to their websites, but the websites in general haven't really changed all that much. There's a little bit of information about the winery. There's a little bit of information about the wines. And then there is a part where, shop here, but buy the wines, we'll ship them to you. Hasn't changed at all. The question is it effective? Does it work? Are you seeing the sales that you want to see? Or is it more something that just happens to be there and you just hope somebody will come across your website and somebody's going to buy something? And I think there's some wineries who have this really figured out. Their websites are fantastic. Their social media works. They do outreach to consumers, but most have not. And we are here to solve this massive problem. We're here to solve and help wineries to connect. So we're going to do a lot of the heavy lifting for those wineries, and that's why BevLive exists. So as we build I'm now talking to both the consumers and the wineries. We will see more and more wineries on the platform. We're going to build this out, and the dream is that at some point we're going to have a very large amount of wineries on here with all kinds of educational content, and it's a place for us to get together, like a one big marketplace where consumers can just stroll around and look at the different offerings that there are in the wine world, make great connections. It's like going to the market and talking to the vendor, talking to the person who grew those tomatoes or apples or grapes, in our case wine. So that's the whole idea behind BevLive, and we haven't talked about this in quite some time. So I just want to bring this back to the forefront. What is BevLive about? How does it help wineries, and how can wineries be more successful in their DTC approach using BevLive? So with that, I wish everybody a great evening, a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.